Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Monster Hunter World. Today we're going to be going after some Kuluyaku because we're using bow and arrow right now, and our current bow and arrow sucks. Now, why are we using a bow and arrow is a little bit complicated. I've basically been told that the light bow gun is shit. I don't know if that's true, so what I want to do is get a comparable bow, get a comparable bow gun, and then try them out side by side. But in order to get that to work, I could downgrade my bowgun, which, in the interest of science, okay, maybe. But I think instead what we're going to do is just try to level up our bow and see if that works. Now, unfortunately, our Anjanath bow here has fire damage associated with it. Fire damage is not very viable because there aren't very many monsters who are vulnerable to fire, at least not that I can see in the wiki. So it seems like we just need a base bow damage, and unfortunately the element of fire makes it so it's not base. What is going to be base is the Kuluyaku. So we need to hunt the Kuluyaku, like a lot. So this is going to take us to the Wild Spire Waste. I don't know if this is going to count as an expedition. It might not. So we have a lot of quests for the Kuluyaku. I think we go for the one with the best rewards. So that's 2 silvers. That's 2 silvers and a gold. 2 silvers and a gold. So with 3 attempts, that's a capture investigation. I think that's totally fine. That'll give us more equipment anyway. Or a hunting investigation. Yeah, I guess the hunting investigation. Because then if we capture, it still counts. Now, it is only 30 minutes, but come on. It's a Kuluyaku, and we have an overpowered weapon. I don't think this is going to be a problem. If it is a problem, then I'm bad. But we already knew that. The Kuluyaku usually shows up in the first area, so I think we just go ahead and go in the first camp. And I'm not even sure it's worth a voucher. It will increase the rewards, but I think it only increases our monetary and science rewards, so I don't think it's worth it, so I'm not going to do it. And again, we're going to go ahead and... yeah, I mean, I know it's low level, but I think going to the canteen's probably not a terrible idea. We have a voucher. Go ahead and eat this meal. Here you go. The voucher is obvious for the meat meal. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. Feline Carver low. Alright, then. Okay, Kuluyaku. Nice, simple, easy. Might have to do it a couple of times in order to get what we want. We need a lot of parts. We need, like, 4 plumes and 2 beaks. Normally, I would say that would require at least 6 different monsters. Maybe just 4 different monsters, Each Kuluyaku is going to have a plume. Each Kuluyaku is going to have a beak. So you would think it would just be those, but I have no idea. It's totally random drops, so I don't know. Could be anything. Well, hopefully this is actually going to be more damage, more consistent damage. The nice thing about the weapon we're using is that you can use both power and blast coating, obviously. As you can see in the bottom right. I might as well grab that too. Okay, let's get moving. Now, of course, I have been playing a lot of Tomb Raider lately, so... not to mention Blossom Tales. So, of course, Blossom Tales and Tomb Raider use the same input, but this uses a different input scheme altogether. So... it's gonna take a little bit of getting used to. We need all of this fire stuff because I really like the blast coating, and I prefer to keep going on that track. The Kuluyaku, I mean, the whole reason why we went with this bow in the first place is because the Anjanath bow is the one that can actually go on and use power and blast. Now, I don't know if that's going to be useful or not, where we can create a different bow and then have both of them. Or I can downgrade this one and get all the pieces I need. We might make another bow entirely. I have no idea. We'll figure it out. Well, obviously we know everything about the Kuluyaku because it looks like the scout flies are just going to lead us straight there. We could pick up more stuff and get more science, investigation, whatever the hell you want to call this. But it's going to be like bits and pieces. I don't know. Okay, you can just ignore me, guys. That's what I have the jogger stuff for, so you're intimidated. Oh, we should definitely pick up this, just in case. We don't need it right now, but we might. Oh, he's right here. Okay. Hold on. Nope. That's right. I gotta remember you can hold things down. Get out of my way, you stupid little guy. What are you guys having problems with? Okay. So, gun out. Lock. I'm hoping the Dragon Age here. No. Okay, it did actually hit him. Even though I changed my aim like 6 times there, and I really shouldn't have. Okay. I think I've blasted. No, I'm power coding right now. Okay. Right. So the stamina draw is one reason why I wasn't using this. Because, yeah, the stamina definitely takes power when it draws. Yeah, see, that's why I like power coding a lot. Unfortunately, the stamina doesn't come back. I totally forgot, like, everything about the bow. Okay, I'm going to use blast coating. Oh, alright, that actually got him to drop it. Oh, that was a total waste. Switch over to blast. Don't have very much of it, but we do have some fire stuff we can use with it. Okay, you came right up to it. That's actually very helpful, thank you. It does seem to be doing more damage more consistently, but I can't tell if that's because it's a freaking Kuluyaku, and so it's really like a weak monster compared to us. Or, yeah, I don't know what it is. Okay, that was bad. Okay, he's digging up another rock. Oh, alright, I hit his tail. That count for something? Don't know if it does. Just need to keep the lock on. That would be great. He just threw the rock at me. I don't know what the hell that was supposed to do. Come on, Kuluyaku. Alright, remember, try to keep the target reticle in the yellow. That means that he's in the optimal range. And also try to use the Dragon Piercer, because that's kind of what he's supposed to be doing. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm not actually using the coating. There we go. Now we're using the coating. So, okay, it's the fire damage that was causing all that yellow to pop up. And it looks like he's decided to run away. Kind of wish you could just put away your arrow if you decide not to draw. There is a way to do it. I've just totally forgotten what it is. Okay, so he's running away. Now, supposedly, the bowgun, this would be like a 5 runaway fight. And then he'll come back. I don't know if that's true. Hello. How did you not get hit there? Is my question to you. Oh, that was nice. That was 100. That's why the blast is so good. And he's paralyzed. So if he's paralyzed, let's go ahead and do Dragon Piercer with the blast coating. And do that again. He's going to run. Okay, he didn't run. Unfortunately, the damage wasn't nearly as good. I probably need to knock off his plume or something. Bounce over. Oh, what the actual hell? I mean, damage reduced, but I thought for sure I was out of his range. That was pretty good. I'm going to blast power coating, rather. He's exhausted, so it seems like the time. And, you know, hit his head. Got the part broken. That's nice. Another part broken. I have no idea what, but it must have been his plume. Somehow I dodged out of that. I don't think I was supposed to, but it worked. Be nice if we could actually take his plume. Can we actually take your plume? Oh, that was just total stupid. I thought that was. Going for too much there. You know why he's stuck? He was not stuck for long. Oh, that was a total whiff. He is limping. So now would be the time to capture him if we want that. Did I actually... I don't have anything to capture him with, do I? No, the ghillie suit, strangely enough, does not let me capture. I say strangely enough. Obviously, I know that's not going to be the case. Well, it is a hunt quest, so we're totally going to get in time. Oh, that's right. These guys you can capture for some science, I think. So I can get there. Hello, little dung beetle. There you go. Oh, it's only 6 points. I need to be doing like a full-on expedition to get a lot more science. Suppose I could do that. Probably need dung. There you go. Oh, that wasn't actually the dung. That was the footprints. Don't really care about the broth. I'm sure it's totally fine. I'm sure it's a wonderful beast, but it's not for me. Alright. So I would love to do an event, but unfortunately we're not high enough in the story, so we need to be higher in the story. But I think the way we get consistently higher in the story, so we don't have to keep doing the same story beats over and over again, is by getting a better weapon. And of course, better armor. Now, armor in of itself is not going to do it. And obviously we need to get better monsters to get better armor, which we will do. But I have no idea. I have no idea about a lot of things. Okay, there's our Kuliyaku. Hello. I think I just shot the... I shot the one he prepped, huh? Yeah, I didn't mean to do that there, Sophie. Sorry about that. Alright. Well, he dropped the power coating. I don't think we actually need it. He tried to throw that at me. That is not appreciated. Okay. You know, come right up to me. I suppose that's fair. Use the close range coating. We have a lot of that. There we go. Close range coating. Yeah, there we go. He didn't like that at all. Got him just as he was passing by. Oh, that was a little close. Right, I forgot you can do the dodge and then shoot move. Nice, nice. I don't know why you keep putting away your weapon, though. I swear I'm not doing anything too weird. At least I don't think I am. If I am, though, I'm doing something really strange. Yeah, there we go. We knocked out his hand. That's what I wanted to do. If you're going to stand right there, I'm okay with taking a little bit of damage if that's what you're going to do. How did you miss me, though? I was right in front of you. Oh, there we go. He's out. Okay, so... we're going to have to return to camp. Because the expedition is the story that lets us keep going. Yeah. So let's chase away some of these birds and take out the pieces we want. Now, hopefully one of these is a plume. Scale's not going to do it. Plume or beak? I need plume or beak. There we go. Beak is good. And plume. Okay, that's something. And a scale. I didn't realize we'd get 4 things there. You know what? These birds are going to be around us. Can I switch over to the capture net? In the 30 seconds I have left. Capture a bunch of these birds for science. Okay, 12 each. That's not too bad. I need some science after all. It's one way to do it. Taunt these guys in with bait and then just capture. Because it seems like the monsters usually don't have a lot of awareness of you once the mission's actually over. So they don't even run away. Alright, so we go back to camp. That's a weird screenshot. It's a very, very strange screenshot. Anyway, scale. Plume. Hey, we got another plume. Hide, don't care about. Don't care for the bone. Hide. Monster bone. Armor sphere. Bone. Raw meat. Beak. There we go. Got another beak and another plume. Okay, so we're like 3 away from that. And then another 2 beaks. That's actually great. We might only have to do 1 more hunt for the Kuliyaku. And then that'll do it. Okay, if we capture one and do an investigation for it. Yeah, let's, thinking about this. So we needed, I think I said we needed 4 beaks and 6 plumes. Or maybe it was 6 plumes. Sorry. 6 beaks and 4 plumes. I don't remember, man. That's why I like having the recipe in front of me. When I cook, when I make armor, you know, anything. Okay, we got progress in our investigation anyway, so that's another incentive to just keep going the investigation. Tempting, tempting. I mean, we are currently in an expedition in the right place, and that's one of the reasons why I chose to do this, is because then it's just nice in here. Yes, manage our items. Let's throw this stuff in the box. Okay, and this too. Alright, power coating. How are we doing on it? There we go. So then that means I can drop like a lot of this stuff. If we're not going to be using the gun lance, we don't need it. It's just going to take up space. The poison coating is not actually going to be viable. So the nice thing about the Kuliaku arrows is that they will let you do poison and I think poison paralysis. Poison paralysis blast, I think, were the ones that let you do. So drop those, and then the blast coating. Do quite a bit of that. And there we go. Okay, and then, oh, we should also do, we're going to do a capture mission for anything at all. We need to make sure we actually can capture. So, shock trap for you. And then the, come on, we need trank bombs. There we go. Huh. Not very many of those. Can we craft more? Let's see, yeah, craftable is what I want. Let's see. I mean, potions are nice. Mega potions, sure, why not? I probably could use the honey to make energy potions instead, so that was my mistake. Dunkin' pods, sure. And we always need more. Trink bombs. There we go. That's what I want to do. And make as many as you can. Only 8, huh? It's not a lot. Oh, it's also used for nitro shrooms. I was not aware. It's good to know. Process coating, sleep coating, blast coating. Yeah, just fire herb. Okay. Make as much of that as you possibly can. There you go. We don't need any normal ammo because we just have coatings. The gunpowder is also not helpful right now. Well, no, actually it is used for something. I don't remember what. So I'm going to go and make it. I think use gunpowder in, I don't remember what it was. It wasn't like a mega potion or anything. That'd be ridiculous. I mean, obviously the ammo here uses gunpowder, but I thought it was used for something else. Oh, there's something else we would make. Devil's Blight and a large barrel bomb. Dude, I don't even know. I'm not sure why I would make a large barrel bomb right now. Okay, so we have a trap. We have stuff to capture. Let's, should we do the expedition? I mean, we're here. We're supposed to do an expedition. Yeah, okay, we'll break it up a little bit. Do an expedition first. And find that beast that was in a strange place, right? So yeah, we're supposed to be here in the wastes. I'm going to keep picking up all of this so we can make more blast coating whenever possible. Don't think we need the needleberry anymore, to be honest. Though I don't remember what exactly the investigation is supposed to show us. Possibly that there are a bunch of monsters going in a bunch of places they shouldn't be. So what usually drives that? Well, in the real world, usually a change of environment, or they're just expanding out because they're not being as hunted anymore. There could be a lot of different variation. There are a lot of different reasons why it could happen. Oh, you know what? We could pull up a lot of sleep herb, and we also have the sleep herb and paralysis shrooms being grown at home, being cultivated. So I could pick it up from here, but chances are we've got a lot going to be coming to us if we go back home and investigate, or not investigate, cultivate, fertilize, and harvest. That's what we're looking for. I knew they were all related somewhere. We need more parachute always, so we'll just keep on picking that up. Dung I don't care about, but what about... We're supposed to do an expedition. We're on an expedition now. So what's the deal then? I need to be looking for something in particular. Obviously I'll pick up the nitro shroom because I'm pretty sure it's used for For energy potions. I think it's nitro and honey. I think that's right. A lot of big guys. We run up against a Diablos. I'm gonna possibly have a little bit of a panic attack, but it could be fine. We've never fought the Diablos with a bow and arrow before, but it might be okay. I don't know if he takes any damage from fire. It seems unlikely. The Kuliaku did, but Kuliaku is like pretty low level. Alright. I mean, the scout flies aren't even coming up with any tracks. I mean, tracks of a Baroth, but big deal. I guess I could look for the Baroth, but what I really want, what I really want, is this investigation for this certain type of monster that's supposed to be here. Well, not supposed to be here, really. Outside of the area. What'd you find, man? Light crystal? I mean, that's good. Might as well. I don't really know what the tier level is for ores. I think it's iron, malachite, but I don't know what the other ones are. Iron and malachite are definitely like one after the other, but I have no idea about anything else. Kind of wish you could just capture the flash flies and use them the same way you can use the flash bugs, but that's also not a thing. Earth crystal, also good. Dragonite is up there. And definitely like, well, maybe not top tier, but pretty close to top tier. Well, I mean, keep getting earth crystals. I'm totally okay with that. Light crystals are also good. So, I mean, we don't really need the thunderbugs. We have plenty of traps, but I suppose we could always run out of traps. We only have like 26 traps now. I say only. Okay, you know what? I'll look at the Baroth, but I really, that's not the guy I want right now. Old broken, what now? Old broken anthill. The Baroth's an anteater? I was not aware. Actually, didn't this come up before? I can't remember saying that those exact words. Yeah, sure, pick up Thunderbug, what the hell? The Vigor Wasp, or not the Vigor Wasp, the big mosquito guys I don't care about right now. Is the Baroth really the only guy in this area? It's probably him and the Gyarados, huh? And of course the Gyarados never goes outside of his range. Grimalkin's lurking nearby. Right, so we've seen an indication that now we're far enough in the story, yeah, that the Doodles actually progress now. And theoretically they can give us something if we manage to convince them that we're decent hunters, I guess. Sure, why not? I have a bone pile investigation to do. Why not? Yeah, there we go. Near the field research is what I meant. And the Baroth I don't care about. Is there... So I think that green mark is just our handler. She's probably wondering why we just went off. No, it's a... Okay. Sure, why not? BL Tail Raider, man. I don't care. Tail Raid all you want. Yep, he's gonna Tail Raid us. We take down the Baroth if we really wanted to, but not really high on my list of things to do right now. You know what's also going to screw me up is that there's no fall damage, and that's fine, and it's good, and I appreciate in Monster Hunter there being no fall damage, but in, say, oh really, you're wearing a freaking, he's wearing a freaking ladybug outfit. Okay, anyway... but in Tomb Raider, there is fall damage. And so, you know, you gotta be careful with this stuff. I'm gonna ignore the Baroth, because I don't care about him anyway. I don't need his parts, I don't need anything like that. I don't know where these doodles are gonna lead me. But, I kinda want the doodles to lead me somewhere. He sees me. Does he care about me? Don't think he cares about me. And the fact that I went close to him, yeah, he doesn't like it. But we can get away from him. So, this investigation is supposed to tell me, you know, hey, you're supposed to look at such and such. But we haven't found it? A Vaporinid, okay. We never captured a spider before? I thought we did. Probably captured some bats, too. So where the hell is this freaking investigation supposed to go? Expedition, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's supposed to be doing something wonderful here. I was thinking, oh yeah, well, we're totally in the wrong biome for this particular guy, but here he is anyway. That's what you're supposed to be telling me. And instead, what I'm getting is a whole lot of nothing. That for a minute there. Yeah, there's a fish there. Can I grab the fish? That was a whiff. And he ran away. Sure, dive in. What the hell? I think this takes us to a camp? Or no, it takes us near a camp. That's it. Okay, grab a bitter bug. Well, I mean, we could look at the Gyarados, but why would we want to do that? Unless we were going to go for water. I was going to say water arrows. Not quite right, but pretty close. We're really close to getting deciphering these doodles. Sure, give me a nullberry. What the hell? Can we go upstairs and see? Can we, like, see the Gyarados from here? I just assume there is one. And that looks like a Gyarados. And for some reason he looks really small, but it could just be because he's far away. I know he still looks small. So it's the Gyarados and the Barroth. But... okay, those are what we would expect to see in the wastes. So I must be missing them. The Gyarados and Barroth are about to meet up. And I'm going to get points for it, even though I did nothing there. Wedge Beetle, yeah, okay, so I can grapple. Big deal. Grab the Omen Flies if you can. That was a total whiff. That's what that was. There you go. Got one of them. Do I not get points? I thought for sure they were going to meet up. Yeah, they did meet up. Okay, see, I should totally get points for that. Even though I did nothing. I thought... oh no, that's not the Barroth. The Barroth left early. Yeah, okay, never mind. Barroth went that way. Which is good for him, but bad for me. Yeah, there's the Barroth off in the distance. Okay. So, this is all great and all, but not really helpful to the whole expedition of proving what went wrong or right or anything else. Yeah, there's a Barroth there. Okay, I mean, sure, I'll take the honey, and then there's a first wyvern up there. What do you got, man? Most hunters choose to use the sword and shield. Really? Really? Conversely, very few choose the great sword. Weapon ranks number 12 in popularity. Really? The bow and arrow is number 12. You can have this. Herbal powder. Thanks, I guess? I don't know if he just insulted me or if he just complimented me. I have no idea. Doodles are so close, like one more doodle, and we got this set. The stone by itself, I don't care about. So I guess we go this way. Let's go back to the handler. Maybe I missed something. Oh no, there's doodles. Hold on. Did that do anything? We theoretically leveled up doodles, but it's not actually doing anything for us. I thought for sure it would lead us somewhere, but no such luck. Okay, handler. What did I mess up? Did I leave without talking to you? Is that the problem? You're supposed to follow me, and you're supposed to get yourself into trouble, and that totally leads us into the place where we need to be? That seems to be how it is sometimes. Not that I'm bitter about your... oh no, actually that's not the handler. Okay. I mean, it's not in the right place for her anyway. So was I supposed to go for green over here? Yeah, maybe. This looks like the fishing guy. I'm also kind of surprised that this is... the Gyarados never comes over here. This seems to be purely about the fishing. And that's exactly who this is. This is the fishing guy. The Piscean researcher, or whatever you want to call her, but... yeah, how come the Gyarados never comes over here? Seems like prime Gyarados real estate. Alright, so let's talk to the handler. I don't know what else we're supposed to do to get this expedition on the road, but we're in the right place. So, come on, handler. Could have been hunting, like, I don't know, maybe 3 or so Kuliyakus at the time that I've been wandering around. So come on in. What did I miss? Okay. I mean, it's a quest counter. Yeah, it's a weird... It's a weird... Just a weird motto. That's what that is. Obviously, we didn't capture anything. Get some fire herbs, because our Palicos and Tail Raiders have turned some stuff in. But I think this makes us lose the Tail Raider. I thought maybe talking to her would make something happen. But no, huh? That's weird. We're in the waste. It's what they wanted us to do. What am I missing? I don't know. So let's talk to the quest counter here. And let's post a new quest. Let's do the Kuliyaku. Since we're here and we might as well. Let's do a capture. Why not? We have it in our... We have the trap in our inventory. And I think it's going to be totally doable. 50 minutes should be like way more time than I need. I'm actually going to use a voucher to try to guarantee that we get all the parts we need just in a second hunt, and that's it. Or a capture, whatever you want to call it. And then we'll go, we'll eat something here, and then that'll be it. So I wonder if I need to do an expedition from base camp in order to make it proc. Maybe? That'd be weird. Yeah, I know it's that way. Stop snapping my head around. I got freaking whiplash from that, man. It's annoying. Okay, pay with points, although we're starting to run out of points. Anything really good? Yeah, okay, chef's choice. That's pretty good. That's what I usually do in a restaurant, too, is order chef's choice if I can. Because really, I mean, the chef knows the food, right? They know what's good. I mean, okay, some people say that chef's choice is only, like, the stuff they're trying to get rid of. I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, okay, in some restaurants, yeah, definitely it is. But if you are in, like, a, let's say, 4-star restaurant. Doesn't even have to be 5-star. 4-star restaurant. Even some 3-star restaurants. Dude, what are you doing in this freaking outfit, man? If you're in a 3-star restaurant and you see chef's choice on the menu, take it. If you're not really, like, you know, hard set on some kind of food that you want, try it out. You might get something new. You know, they'll give you, like, you know, chicken throat or whatever, and you'll be, what the actual hell? And you'll eat it and go, oh my god, that was delicious. And then, of course, you try to prepare it at home, and it's shit. But, you know, that's kind of your own bad there. Not learning the recipe that they use, specifically their recipe, has to be theirs. Not that I've ever had chicken throat. I once had a tongue taco. It was okay. It was alright. Wasn't the greatest thing I ever had. But I would not have tried that out on my own. I think that one was my parents' fault. We went to, like, this fancy-ish Mexican restaurant, and they ordered the tongue taco. I was like, really? Tongue taco? And they were like, yes, tongue taco. So I tried it out, and it was okay. Dude, what are you guys doing? Why are you in my way? Oh my god. They've screwed up my shot there. So lock onto this guy. Oh, what I could do here is really surprise him. Right off the backside. He did not like that. Yeah, he really didn't like that. Oh, I still have close range coating on. Well, I guess I'm kind of close-ish. There we go. Yeah, just try to build up all the punches there. Right in the head. And we knock off his plume, we might even get his reward. Oh, okay. Blast coating might be a good way to get that. Oh no, I just disconnected it. That was killing me. Oh, he's stunned. He's stunned. So try to get a headshot here. That was not a headshot, by the way. It might have actually healed him, which would be hilarious. There we go. We did get parts broken. It was not his plume, though. Oh, that was a total whiff. Oh, and right on top of me. Okay, see, this is why we have... Oh, are you shitting me? I'm dazed from that? Dude. What the actual hell, man? There you go. Wake up, wake up, wake up. There you go. He's paralyzed again. Right up the arse. That missed? Did that miss? What happened there? Excuse me? Okay, that is tail. Not really what I was going for. I'm just kind of surprised it worked at all. Excuse me, sir. You are too close to me. Yeah. Okay, well, that's not going to work with the close range, is it? You need to, like, get way closer than that. You hit the tail raider. That is just rude, man. Okay, try to aim for the head if you can to try to get this plume. We need the plume and the beak, both obviously on the head. I ran out of stamina, that's why I let go. Okay. So where are you going, Mr. Man? Or Mrs.? I guess I can't really tell the sex. Okay, see, that hit your head. And you are going to run. And that was okay. You dropped his rock. And that only kind of worked. Okay. Put your weapon away. Let's go after him. He is not limping. So, what do I think about this compared to the bowgun? It's a good question. I'm not sure. It's obviously not a back-to-back hunt. Maybe what I should do is switch over to the bowgun for the next Kuliaku we fight. And see if I can kind of pinpoint... Oh, there we go. Part's broken. That was actually his plume. And see if I can pinpoint any differences. I don't know if any differences I see will actually be real or just my impressions. I really want like actual science is the problem. And I don't know if I'm going to get it. I want actual science and like damage per second. I suppose what I could do is go through these videos and kind of examine it, like, not quite frame by frame, but something very close to it. If he's limping, that's a good sign. We'll let him get away. Yeah, he has a skull over his face, so unless he fights the Baroth, which I don't... He might actually fight the Baroth. Oh, no, the Baroth didn't like him, but let him go. Actually, did he let him go? He's roaring at him. No, okay, so he's totally fine with him going, okay. But what I want is science. I want, like, damage per second. I want... I don't know, what else is good aside from damage per second? I don't know, some indication that I'm not just totally crazy in saying the bow does better damage output than the bowgun. I mean, lots of people say it on the internet, and according to the wiki, the bowgun sucks, and... it'd be interesting to see what the Wyvern, or what the first Wyverian would say about the bowgun. You know, it's number 15 out of all the weapons. I think there's 15 weapons, so that would mean it would be like bottom tier. The bow being number 12, I mean, it's really interesting that most people use Sword and Shield. That's really interesting. Now, Sword and Shield is supposed to be really good for beginners. Oh, that's right, he will not... I think he's just going to run. Okay, take off the coating. Take off the coating. Oh, it was already off. Okay. And we can hit him from here, and it'll be doing very little damage. Okay, he saw us. Yeah, mostly he's here trying to get some health. But really, like, we need to do minimal damage to him. Because this is not where he's going to be resting. He was just trying to get some health back from here. Okay, get some rocks. And now he's paralyzed. Actually, that could be good. Because then I can set up a shock trap, like, right here. And then the tranq bombs. There you go. Captured. Thank you very much there, Sophie. Your paralysis helped me out a lot. So I think we have to return to HQ in order to get the expedition to work. We should do one more hunt. The episode's going a little long here. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but... so maybe what we'll do, last part of the episode here is hunt another Kuliaku, and this time, hunt or capture, doesn't really matter. We did get another beak, we got another plume. Another plume, another beak, so we might actually have enough. think doing one more will guarantee it. Oh, it's because probably the I'm gonna blame the voucher bonus, or credit the voucher bonus, I guess, to be more appropriate. So yeah, let's change equipment. If we're gonna do another capture, then let's set up another trap, get some more trank bombs, and then we'll head. Yeah, then we'll change out our equipment to the bowgun and compare side by side and see how long it takes us with the bowgun as compared to the bow. So let's do that. We'll actually do some real science, or actually pretend science, but we'll pretend it's real science. And really, isn't that what science is all about? The answer, of course, is no. No, it is not. Alright, so that goes up there, that goes up there, that goes over there. Okay, we need a trap. There you go. There's your trap. We need change equipment. Blazing bow to the... I want comparable weapons. Chain Blitz is probably going to be most comparable, but you know what? Let's see if it takes us like significantly longer with the Carapace rifle, even though it does like 30 more damage per shot. Actually, I don't know if that's has a higher damage rating anyway. I don't actually know if that's a per shot thing. So, all right, so let's try it out. Let's talk to our handler. Hello, handler. And now we're going to do the Kuliaku again. Let's do exactly the same one. That would be this one. 15 minutes for a capture. Let's do it. And you know what? We'll do a voucher too. I don't think it actually matters. Now, what I think what's going to happen is we're not going to be able to snap some things off. I don't think we're going to be able to break pieces as easily as we were with the bow. Now, what's really weird is that if you look at the ecological surveys, if we go back to him and look at those, and actually we don't even need to do that. We can do that from here with the option menu. Let's see, it'd be Hunter's Notes. There you go. So yeah, if you look at the Hunter's Notes, the Monster Field Guide, and you look down to like the Kuliaku and the Physiology, you can see where it says breakable. And it doesn't actually have an arrow on the list. It has a sword, it has a hammer, and it has bullets, but no arrows. So it shows the head is breakable, and it shows that the claws are breakable. Now, what exactly makes it breakable? I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Maybe it just indicates it's breakable with anything. And maybe just if it holds all three, then it's breakable with anything. I have no idea. Okay, obviously we don't have any special ammunition. Because I put all my ammunition away. So we might say it's an unfair test. And you might be right. Because we did use... we did use the dragon, right? We used the dragon slicer. Well, we did the dragon slicer as an opener. I think other than that, we did the close range, which is available, I would think would be available here. But it shouldn't matter too much, I don't think. So, the Kuliaku usually comes down this way. We should definitely grab some sleep herb. And we'll grab some parashroom on the way in. Are they running from the Kuliaku, or are they just generally running? It might just be generally running. No sign of the Kuliaku yet. Sometimes the scout flies will hide it, but not true this time. Really, Kuliaku is this way. It's unusual. Oh yeah, there he is. Alright. Okay. Now, one thing I like about the bowgun is that there's no stamina boost from it. He's just gonna run? Seriously? Okay. I mean, that seems like an unfair test, really. Because he didn't do that with the bow. Now, granted, I didn't intercept him along this path before, so I've increased the number of variables for sure. Okay, put down a Wyvern Blast. Might be a bad place for it, actually. Yeah, come on over here, man. Want to come towards the Wyvern Blast? That'd be greatly helpful. Oh, with my science maybe a little bit. Okay, that kind of worked. Yeah, maybe. The reloading, though. Reloading is a problem. Now, comparatively, how much damage are we doing? Roughly the same. Okay, going for the rock is just bad practice. It does seem like we're doing significantly less damage. Stop going for the rock. Keep going for the head, though. There's also not a good way to get him to drop the rock. There we go, he did drop it. But the same shot from behind seems to be doing less damage. Of course, the headshots are counting for a lot. Now, the nice thing about the bowgun is that I can fire and move at the same time. Definitely can't do that with the bow. But it is taking... It's not nearly as much damage for sure. Yeah. You have a grok. I mean, everyone loves the rock. Let's drop another Wyvern Blast. I do like the Wyvern Blast. I'm starting to get better at using it. What I do like about the bowgun also is that we can modify it to be better at doing damage from a certain distance. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about my shit aim. And yeah, I hit him once in the head, but big deal. So he was not limping after that. I don't know if that's a good indication or not. The Baroth, it looks like, does not like the Kuliaku. But he ignored us entirely. So at this point, I mean, we have to do like a side-by-side comparison to be sure. But at this point, was the Kuliaku already like severely injured? Or is this about right still? That was just a bad hit. I don't know where my close range went. I might have put it away. It might just be the spread ammo as the close range, but I thought we also had close range for this. Yeah, unfortunately, doing a lot of headshots, but not a lot of breakage so far. It's funny, it'd be funny if the bullet icon is actually the arrow icon. It's not actually bullets. Oh, there we go. Part's broken. We did get the plume. Remember, we are supposed to injure this guy with another part broken. Might be the beak. He did not like that at all. Okay, I mean, we can put a Wyvern Blast right next to him while he's paralyzed there. And that gets us more damage consistently. You just need to be clever about the Wyvern Blast, I guess. That was bad. Okay, so the part still broke off. It's possible we got a beak broken off, or we got the claws broken off. I don't know which. Now, if the claws got broken off, did he deal less damage? I don't know if I want to get in his way to be able to prove that. She's not looking too good. Still not skulls. Oh, there we go. There's a skull. Okay, so she should be limping away pretty soon. Or we could try dropping the shock trap now. Yeah, I mean, she's exhausted. Can we drop the shock trap right on right here? There we go. And then there. And there. Okay, so I'm not sure that was much slower. I wonder if the monster health actually varies a lot depending on your weapon. That would be weird, though, right? Should be like a static... That would be super weird. Should be a static value. So I'm not sure. So we've done science. I'm going to do some side-by-side comparison in the videos. But for now, I want to thank you guys for watching. This has been Monster Hunter World. This was the Kuliaku. I'm PC Universe, you're PC Universe too, and I'll see you guys next time.